All right, we are talking in this video, Attorney Steve Vondran, copyright lawyer. We are talking in this video about Creative Commons and how to find basically public domain work on Vimeo. So let's talk real quick about Creative Commons. If you haven't heard about it, let's go to the Creative Commons website. This is where it is. So basically, Creative Commons is just a way to share work. You know, basically you have different licenses. Typically when you have a copyright, you have this whole bundle of rights, and so you have all these, the right to reproduce, the right to copy, and so usually it scares other people off. They go, well, I better not remix their work or adapt their work, I'm going to get in trouble. And that could be the case. That could lead you to a copyright infringement action. But under the Creative Commons, you can choose, a creative works holder can choose a specific license and what kind of licensing rights they want to give. And there's several different licenses that you can use, but suffice it to say, you can have basically the attribution, you can have, you know, you can allow commercial use, you can allow non-commercial use of your work, and this will create a license for you. So this is just real quick, but so you say, you know, no, I don't want to allow any commercial use, so it creates these different symbols. So this creates your license, okay? We're going to go over that in another video, but for this video, we're talking about Vimeo and how to find sort of, you know, works that may be non-infringing. So say, for example, when I say non-infringing, I mean works that you could use if you use them according to the terms to be non-infringing. So let's go here, we're at Vimeo, let's just do a search. Say we're looking for something to do with software. Okay, so I said software. Okay, so you get lots of different videos popping up here, right? Well, a lot of these videos are just going to be generally protected by copyright. So I can't take this and go remix it and go reuse it, use it in my videos or anything like that, because somebody's going to have a copyright. But what Vimeo allows you to do is you come down here in this search field, or you can maximize your filters, I should say. And the CCs is the Creative Commons. That's what we're talking about over here on the Creative Commons website, okay? So the CCs, this allows you to search for things that may only require attribution, and we'll talk about these in other videos, but there's different licenses that you can get. So what we're talking about in this video, if you hit that More button, you'll get down here to CC0, okay? And that's the public domain. That's the public domain. So these videos would actually be in the public domain. So now you see something like this and you go, wow, that looks pretty nice. Somebody put a nice little piece together. What's that? So you come over here, you take a look at it. It's a 2-minute video. And you may say, wow, this would be neat to use in my movie. So you can watch it, you know. It's
so you want to keep an eye
somebody
on
trying to get their artwork and videos and stuff out there.
That they are hiding something, and it might get too late.
And you say, hey, I really like that, but you want to make sure, as we always say, if you're a webmaster or video producer, music mixer, you want to make sure that you're using stuff that's actually licensed under this, you know, Creative Commons scheme. And so one thing that people say is, well, how do you find out? Because it doesn't really show on here anywhere. If you notice, it doesn't really have that Creative Commons license. You don't see it down here, you don't see it here. So you have to hit this More button, and then you can see it right there. It's really small, but if you hover over that, you will see this is a public domain dedication, and the person who is associated with the work has dedicated the work to the public by waiving all his rights worldwide under copyright law. So you go, oh, that's neat. Now, one tip that I give as a litigation attorney and a firm that handles copyright law is you always want to have the proofs, you know, and so you don't want this person to come back later and say, hey, that's not what I didn't give this into the public domain. What are you talking about? That's mine. So you at least want to try to protect yourself. What I would recommend is a screenshot. Just real quick, I would capture the whole domain up there. Notice how I'm capturing the domain, and I would come down here and I'd probably just grab that, okay? Boom. So you screenshot that, you save that for your evidence. You see here that it's in the public domain dedication, and that should make you feel more easy about not infringing somebody's copyright. Somebody has dedicated this, okay? So that's kind of the basics of how you do it on Vimeo. There's other sites in their community. If you go, I think it's search Creative Commons. You'll see other communities that have similar sharing types. And so you may want to check out their filters and what they offer as well. So hope that's been helpful. And Attorney Steve Vondren, thanks again.